She doesn't yell. She doesn't hit. She doesn't threaten. And yet, you feel smaller every week. Here's the terrifying part. You think it's love, but psychology, notice this. She doesn't tell you what to feel. She punishes you for feeling wrong. You're happy? She goes cold. You're confident? She becomes distant. You're relaxed. Suddenly, there's a problem. So your brain adapts. You start monitoring yourself, editing your tone, choosing words carefully. Not because you want peace, but because you want approval. That's not love. That's conditioning. And it gets worse. Sign number 2. You apologize even when you're confused. Think back. How often do you say, "I'm sorry," without knowing what you did? You're apologizing for her mood, her stress, her silence. You say sorry just to end the tension. This trains your nervous system to associate disagreement with danger, so you stop pushing back. Not because you agree, but because peace feels safer than truth. But here's the twist. She starts losing respect for you because of it, and most men never see that coming. Sign number 3. She rewrites reality, and you doubt your memory. This one is subtle. You remember a conversation clearly. She remembers it differently. Not slightly, completely. You bring up what she said. She responds with, "That never happened. You're overreacting. You're imagining things." At first, you laugh it off. Later, you stop trusting your memory. That's when control locks in. Because once you doubt your perception, you borrow hers. Psychology has a name for this, and it's one of the most dangerous forms of manipulation. But the next sign is where men usually break. Your life shrinks around her. Pay attention to your world. Your friends, you see them less. Your hobbies, you don't have time. Your goals, they feel selfish now. She never said quit. She just made everything else feel inconvenient or wrong. And slowly, she becomes your emotional center, your approval source, your peacekeeper. That's not intimacy. That's dependency. And dependency is power. But wait, this is where it turns deceptive. Sign number 5. She rewards you for self-abandonment. Watch this carefully. When you cancel plans for her, she's warm. When you compromise your values, she's affectionate. When you prioritize her emotions over yours, she praises you. Your brain learns the rule. Lose yourself equals receive love. That's a dangerous equation, because love should expand you, not erase you. But here's the scary part. Most men think this means they're being good partners, which leads to the next sign. You're afraid to be yourself again. Ask yourself this honestly. Would you act the same if she wasn't watching? Would you speak the same, joke the same, decide the same? If the answer is no, you're not in a relationship. You're in performance mode. And performance is exhausting. Your nervous system never rests. Your mind never relaxes. You're always adjusting, always calculating, always afraid that being real might cost you love. But the final sign, this is the one men feel in their chest. Sign number 7, you feel guilty for wanting more. This is the deepest trap. You want respect, you want space, you want leadership, you want peace, and instantly guilt kicks in. You tell yourself, maybe I'm selfish, maybe I'm the problem, maybe this is just how relationships are. That guilt keeps you stuck, because a man who feels guilty won't leave, won't lead, won't demand better. That's emotional control at its highest level, silent, clean, invisible.
Quick question. How many of these signs hit uncomfortably close? Be honest. Comment the number below. And subscribe now because the next video explains how to break this pattern without becoming cold or cruel. Here's the truth they don't tell men. Emotional control doesn't look abusive. It looks familiar, comfortable, loving. Until one day, you don't recognize yourself anymore. Love should make you stronger, clearer, more grounded, not anxious, not small, not apologetic. If this video felt like it was describing your life, that's not coincidence. That's awareness waking up. And awareness is always the first escape. Stay sharp, stay grounded, and I'll see you in the next one.